Hey everyone, it is Thursday, the day before our big Christmas party, which means that I am in full party prep mode. However, I did have to go out and pick up my race packet for the 5K that I'm doing on Sunday. I don't pick that up until around 5:30. It's about 5:15 now, so I figured I would stop by the UPS store and send out all of the giveaway prizes and Christmas card replies that I have. I have buckled down the last 2 days and replied to every single Christmas card that I currently have. I haven't checked the box yet. I'm thinking there's probably a few more cards, but I have replied to all of these cards and more. It is so crazy. I love getting your cards. It's so much fun. So I'm gonna send all of these out, go pick up my packet, and then run home and start working on dinner. My friend Liz is coming over tonight after work, and we're gonna have dinner and exchange Christmas gifts, and she's just gonna hang out with me while I cook and get all ready for the party. So I'm really excited about that. I'm really excited to spend some time with her. It's been a while since we've had some like one-on-one time. So I'm really excited, and I hope you guys are excited for all this party prep that I'm gonna be doing tonight. I just got home from running a few errands, and I thought I would quickly share with you what I'm giving Liz for Christmas before she gets here. So I made Liz a gift basket again this year. If you guys watched Vlogidays last year, you probably saw me giving her her gift. I actually did a whole video on it, so I'll go ahead and link that in the description box below. It was a little gift idea that I did on my channel. I love putting together gift baskets. I just think they're fun. I'm sure a lot of you guys know that Liz, that was my knee popping, I'm getting old. I'm sure a lot of you guys know that Liz is getting married in a few months, and she started her wedding registry at Target. And so I thought I would take advantage of that and put together a little gift basket for her with some things that she had on her registry. So just some like kitchen towels. She had a bunch of different towels on there. Some pot holders and things like that. Some little ramekins. There's also a salt and pepper shaker in there. Just a bunch of stuff that she had on her registry. I just thought that'd be fun. I know for myself, when I got married, right before my bridal shower, I kept checking my wedding registry to see what people were giving me. My best friend Christina did that, so I thought I would go ahead and take advantage of knowing that she wasn't checking her registry to surprise her with some of this stuff. So I'm really excited to give that to her. The basket I put it in is kind of huge. It was a little bit too big for what I got, but I figured it would work. I got the basket from Michael's, so I'm really excited for her to get here and to finally give this to her. So Liz is here. Remy's very happy. Yo, it's a happy girl. We just had dinner. I made tacos. David's in the kitchen doing dishes or boiling eggs. I don't know, maybe both. And Liz and I are getting ready to exchange gifts. She just brought me these. So I'm excited. Oh, Remy.
Sorry, that was really loud.
You can turn that down if you want so you can see.
No. Remy.
You can get out.
You can't get down.
Aw, Aunt Liz.
Oh, sorry. Oh, you're so cute.
Is there an order to this?
No. Yours was the first gift I wrapped, so I feel... No. Yours is the first gift I wrapped, so I feel like it's like the first pancake where like your wrapping job is terrible. Just rip it.
Well, I don't want to.
You're not going to see any. It's just a cardboard box. Okay, can I just before you open it? I feel like this is something. Okay, just open it. I'll tell you after.
She's already started like, well, if you don't like this, it's okay if you regift it. So.
Well, I mean, everybody does it. Have you seen that? Well, you don't watch Saturday Night Live. Have you seen that SNL skit of the Christmas candle from not this past week, but the week before, with Emma Stone and Kate McKinnon and the other girl? Oh my God, so funny.
This is a picture frame.
It's not a picture frame. Okay, I figured this is something you could put like glitter headquarters or your office or the garage or... I just thought it was really cute.
I like it. How's it? Oh, it hangs on the side. Really
Yeah.
cute. I like it. Thank you.
If you don't like it, that's okay too.
I do. I do like it. Very cute. I'll have to hang it up in my new filming room.
Yeah.
Make notes. Is there anything you need to tell me about this one?
This, I just think would look cute in your house. And if you don't like it, Kelly, you're getting another gift for Christmas. I know you like that color. Yeah. And I know you like blankets.
Cool. I'm gonna open it so I can touch it.
Yeah, I've never opened it.
Touch it.
So if it's not soft enough, take it up with coals. Ooh, is it soft? That's it's soft.
Nice. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You like it, Whitney?
I know you like that color. I don't know if you like paisley though.
Yeah, I like it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's a good throw blanket.
Yeah.
Couch.
Yeah, or wherever.
Soft. Thank you.
You're welcome. You gave me a blanket last year. I know it's come full circle.
That was a nice blanket.
It was.
It's your turn.
Oh my god. I can't get a gift basket every year.
I'm gonna start making you give me my gift baskets back so I can...
No, I love the one you gave me last year. Hell no.
Yeah, so I can put your gifts in them every year.
Oh my goodness. It's like, is this what my bridal shower is gonna be like? Great. Is my hair like
Remy's very interested too.
I have these same dish towels and I was just thinking, because David ruined one, but I needed to get more.
Well, there you
Is this
go.
on my wedding registry?
Yep.
I was gonna say, I know I registered for something like this.
Yep. I figured you wouldn't know because you wouldn't be looking at it right
is
now.
This off my registry?
Yeah.
This was David.
Well, he'll be happy. I was like, did she register for that?
Oh, cool. Thank you. This is what my bridal shower is gonna be like. Oh, I'm so excited. I need a new shower curtain liner. I was gonna go tomorrow. This is so awesome. Yeah. Thank you. The basket's
You're welcome. Right? It's huge. I'm like, wow, I probably should have gotten something smaller,
No,
but
I'm glad you did it.
yay.
Awesome.
I'm glad you like it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
David's gonna be like, David's not even gonna remember that he got like asked for this. It's a little dinosaur salt shaker.
That's so funny. I know, when I looked at it, I was like, it really seemed like something Liz would register for, but whatever.
I shouldn't have brought him along.
David's in the kitchen doing dishes, listening to all the girl talk going on in the house right now.
Waiting for the game to come around.
He just boiled some eggs for his famous deviled eggs. I'm getting all of the containers out to start making Jello shots because these have to sit in the fridge for a while, so I want to get them made. Because our fridge, there's like no room in our fridge for anything. So I'm gonna get these made. We're making watermelon and green apple Jello shots. That's the same ones that we made last year. I got these at Walmart, the Jolly Rancher kind. And I just like them because, well, they taste good, but I like them because they're green and red. So they work well for the party. So that is what I'm doing. And Liz is gonna hang out with me and chat while I do this. Liz is over here making the deviled eggs. Well, stuffing the deviled eggs. And I am... Thanks, you're such a trooper, Liz. Thanks for your help. I'm over here working on the Jello shots. Like I said, green apple and watermelon. And a little tip if you guys have never made Jello shots, a lot of people just use regular vodka. Tastes better if you use a flavored vodka. So whatever Jello you buy that flavor of vodka and that'll help with the taste.
But
so.
I think you can mix and match flavors too. Maureen was saying she doesn't think you can.
I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying for what I was doing.
I think it's so wonderful.
So anyway, backstory.
Another debate.
Yesterday, I was telling you guys that I couldn't find the vodka and David was gonna go get it. So he went to one liquor store, they didn't have it. He went to the next liquor store and he comes home and I go to pull it out and start making it and he had bought strawberry vodka and I'm making watermelon Jello shots and I wanted watermelon vodka, so.
But strawberry watermelon, like that.
I'm sure it would have gone fine, but I still wanted the watermelon vodka, so I have it. I went and found it. So, just gonna keep making, and now that I started vlogging, I can't remember what I've added. I think, okay, I got this. This is the water, and then I still have to add the vodka. Liz is over it, she's going home. I'm making her cut the cheese.
Cheese. I used to always, as long as I lived with my dad, I would always make him, like if I was making tacos or anything, or nachos, I would always make him come downstairs and cut the cheese. Like, no pun intended, because I think cutting cheese is so hard.
You could have said no.
And then what was I gonna do? Stand here? Then later she would have been like, oh my god, Liz came over.
She didn't help me.
See?
No, I told her that I don't even care, Olive. I just want someone to talk to me while I work.
My dad cuts cheese so well. He like cuts it thin and like beautiful.
Oh, it just, yeah, it does not need to be perfect. Oh my gosh.
All of our heathen friends won't even appreciate it anyway.
So, I'm trying to make these peanut butter balls that I made for Christmas in July. I did a video about it. And David said he didn't want M&Ms in it, and I feel like the M&Ms held this together better because I am trying to make this into a ball, but that's happening. So
they like the first two are really good, and then it's like progressed.
yeah, it just got super sticky, and I keep putting the powdered sugar.
Put it in the. Why don't we put it in the refrigerator or the freezer for like 5 minutes?
Okay, let's see if it'll.
I feel like that was a really good idea, actually.
Wow! All of a sudden, it's full of great ideas. Well, it might not fit though.
It will.
The refrigerator's so full. Remy's running around like crazy with all her toys. I'm trying to catch it on camera because every time she notices that I'm watching her, she'll stop playing. Oh. Uh-oh. You got me. Where's your toy? Where's your toy? You have too many toys. That's what the matter is. You don't know which one to get. What about this one? What about this one? Ready? Get it. And she's off. Can I have it? Oh, deny. I'm starting to think I just am not supposed to be making these.
We're just talking
peanut butter things because I finally got the shape to work. I put it in the freezer for a while, took it out, and then everything I stuck it in the fridge, took it out probably like what, 10 minutes I left it in there, and it worked. And then I just started heating up the chocolate and I completely burnt it. I don't use, this is the Nestle chocolate. I don't really ever use this chocolate because I always use the Wilton Candy Melts. And Liz and I were just talking and it was supposed to go in for 15 seconds. And I'm like, why is the microwave still on? I must have put it in for 50 seconds. So.
What a dummy. I think you can still use it though.
How? It doesn't even smell good.
Yes, it does. It smells like Mrs. Fields.
Ugh.
I think we can still use it.
I'm not thinking.
I think Paula Deen would say that. Throw some butter in there. It's actually not a bad idea. Look, it's still good.
Oh my gosh.
It's still good.
I don't know.
Yes, it's still good.
Try and cover one of those and see if it works.
No problem.
Oh, this is not. No, not that. What are you doing? These.
Oh, I didn't know what you were covering.
Oh my gosh. I'm like, wait, what? You're supposed to take it and roll it in the chocolate. Ow, that's burning.
I'm picking this up.
Yes. And you're supposed to dunk it in the chocolate and cover it.
It's gonna melt it.
No, this is not gonna work.
Yes, it is.
It's not supposed to be chunky like that. It's supposed to be smooth.
I think it'll be better chunky because it's still not completely melted. I can't get it out.
This is a total fail. If you guys want to see how these are supposed to be made, go watch my Christmas in July video. No, this is a fail.
It's just still too hot.
Fail. At least one thing is going right this evening. I just put together my brownies. I actually made the brownies earlier today and let them cool completely and all that before I decorated them. And I'm just using green frosting. There's some sprinkles. And then I ordered the stars on Amazon. They look like this. They're the Wilton sprinkle stars. I looked everywhere for these in store and I couldn't find them. So I ordered them on Amazon. I'll link that below in case you guys are interested in getting them. And there's Liz's naked feet.
Ugh, these are gross.
She's taking her gift and she's going home.
It's 10:30. I live like 30 minutes.
She's leaving me to fend for myself with these awful things.
Be up early. She has no respect.
The lights on the top of my tree totally just went out. Y'all, it is not my night. Everything is going wrong. Ugh. So this is what my no-bake peanut butter balls ended up looking like. Whew, they're a hot mess. I strayed from my original recipe that I did this summer in July. Like I said, that video is linked in the description box below. I didn't put the M&Ms in it, which I think held it together better. And I also think I should have added a little bit more powdered sugar to make it not so kind of like wet. I think it would have held that better together as well. I kept popping the peanut butter balls themselves in the freezer, and then as soon as I took them out, they just still didn't feel very frozen, and then as soon as I dipped them into the chocolate, they would just melt right in the chocolate and the peanut butter was getting everywhere. So I finally decided just to take the spoon with the chocolate and just kind of cover the tops as best as I could with the chocolate, which might make them a little bit better because then maybe they won't be so sweet because they're not completely covered in chocolate, but Oh, they look so disgusting. I actually don't like these. I think that they're too sweet. So that's why I was trying to make them not as sweet. I decided to take out the M&Ms. David actually asked me not to put the M&Ms in. So I took those out, and then I thought not putting them in the actual candy melts would help cut down the sweetness because those are very sweet. But I think using the Nestle chocolate is not my friend. Now I know why I use candy melts, because I hate melting Nestle chocolate. It's such a pain. It doesn't work as well as the candy melts. So this is just what they're gonna look like. I am ready to just throw them in the trash, quite frankly, but David really likes them, and a bunch of other people really liked them, so I figured I'd make them for the party. They're just, I guess, not gonna be cute. So I'm just gonna pop these in the fridge overnight, and hopefully when they harden, they won't look so terrible, but ugh, I'm not a fan. I decided to step out of the kitchen for a little while and do something else, so I thought I would sit down and take a break and read the cards that were in my box today. You guys filled it up once again, and I am super excited to read all of your kind words. I usually read them as soon as I get in the car, but because I had a bunch of stuff going on today, I didn't get the chance to do that, so I'm gonna take a minute and do that now, and I'm super excited about it. I felt motivated after reading your cards to get some more done, so I figured I would go ahead and work on my food table. So I just cleaned everything off. I moved some chairs over here that people can sit in. I put a bunch in my filming room just to get them out of the way. I still have this one over here I need to move. I went ahead and put a plastic tablecloth on the table, and then I'm borrowing this round tablecloth from my mom, and I just thought it added a nice little touch. And then I started getting all of my dishes and platters out, and I actually labeled them. I just took a Post-it note and a pen and labeled the dish. That way I would know where everything was going. Some of the dishes need to be cleaned. I still need to wash them, but I just wanted to have them out so I knew that I had everything that I needed. So I'm going to put the brownie trees right here. David's making homemade chocolate chip cookies. Those will go there. I'm gonna have a veggie tray here. All of the veggies are cut up and ready to go for that. I'm doing the cream cheese and jalapeno jelly that I made for Thanksgiving. If you guys watched that vlog, that's gonna go here. And then I'm gonna put the Triscuits right here. And then this will be deviled eggs, cheese and crackers, mozzarella sticks, and marinara sauce. Over here I'm gonna have, there's like something gross in there, I need to clean that. Chocolate covered pretzels, more chocolate covered pretzels, and then M&Ms. This right here is gonna be for chips. And then on the other side, I'm gonna have those peanut butter chocolate balls right here that are just not very cute. I figured maybe I put them on a cute platter, they'd look a little bit better. So those are gonna go here. Like I said, this bowl is gonna be for chips, and then I'm gonna have David's taco dip, and then my sister-in-law is bringing a buffalo chicken dip, and I figured those would go here, and then this bowl we could use the chips for either dip. So that is what I'm making for the party. Hopefully that will be enough food. I'm also making the crock pot meatballs. Those are gonna go over here just on the kitchen counter where it can plug in. I have quite the mess over here, but I'm feeling good. I'm feeling very prepared. Like I said, the brownies are done, the veggies are done. The cream cheese dip just needs to go out. Deviled eggs are done. Cheese and crackers, the cheese is all cut up and ready to go. Chocolate covered pretzels are made. M&Ms are ready to go. So everything is pretty much ready, and I'm feeling very accomplished tonight. Even though things didn't go my way, I still feel like I got a lot done. I also want to share with you guys my office doors. Look how full they are. You guys completely filled them up with all of your Christmas cards. I'm super excited to show them all off tomorrow. So if you see your Christmas card, that means that I replied to it, because I don't put the cards up until I replied to them. So they're all up here. I'm gonna have to hang some more ribbon tomorrow so I can put some more cards up, because I have so many. And then you guys probably saw the drink station yesterday. I haven't done much to that yet, so it's coming along. It is now close to midnight, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. I feel like I got a lot done. I was so thankful that Liz was here to help me and just hang out and talk with me while I got everything done. I really appreciated that, and of course it's always so nice to spend time with her. If you guys enjoyed this vlog, give it a thumbs up. I also wanna remind you to follow me on Snapchat, because I'm sure a lot of you guys are watching this video on Friday, the day of the actual party, and I will be posting lots of pictures and videos on Snapchat. So if you wanna see how the party's going before the vlog goes up, definitely check out my Snapchat. My handle is just glitter_snaps. It will be linked in the description box below. Don't forget to subscribe for future Vlogidays videos, and leave a comment letting me know if you are going to any Christmas parties this weekend. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye everyone.